guys, it's Claire here and welcome back to another Take Action Daily video where I share actionable tips that you can do to move your design business forward, take action each day and really start to get some momentum and some action happening in your business. Now, what we're going to do today, you can see I've got Pinterest open and I'm going to talk to you about 3 ways that you can use Pinterest in your design business in a way that perhaps you aren't using it yet. So I'm jumped into my Pinterest account today and I just want to show you around a bit. Now I have a pretty active account. I've got like 2.5 million monthly views, which is crazy. And I'm reasonably active on Pinterest, and you can see I've got lots of boards here. So I just want to share a couple of tips with you. And tip number 1 that I want to give you an idea of how to use Pinterest is for planning out your Instagram aesthetic. Now, this board is only something that I've just started, and this was a tip that I picked up from someone else. But basically, what you can use Pinterest for is actually to start collecting up images that you see on the platform and save these into a particular board so that you can start to piece together the look and feel of how you want your Instagram account to sort of look. So this isn't saying that you would share these particular images, but what you want to do is start to piece together like little snapshots of either images that you can take of yourself. So when you run like a content shoot where you might do some pictures of yourself or some other things to share on your account, or pictures of different colors or different moods or that sort of thing. So you know, you can gather those up and then save them onto a particular board. And once you have about, 50 or 20 to 50 images in there, you'll start to really get a sense of the overall look and feel that you want to have for your Instagram account. So that's the first idea that I want to share with you. And you can set that board like I have to be a secret board. I don't particularly want everyone to see that. I'm sharing it with you guys, but I don't particularly want to have this as one of my public boards. So you can on Instagram have private and public boards. So I would keep this one secret just for me. If you want to have it public, that's yours. So that's the first idea. The second idea is, did you know that you can collaborate on Pinterest? And I used to do this a bit with clients where you can set up a board for a client project. I'm just trying to see if I actually have one. I don't know if I've saved any because it's been a while since I've worked with design clients. So perhaps I don't. But like, for example, here, just pretend that Warrawee, which is my own board for my own house renovation, but pretend I was working with a client. I definitely would not have this many pins in there if I was working with a client, but if I wanted to put together a sort of conceptual board for them, what I might do is set them up. You can add them as a collaborator on the board. You can keep the board secret, and then you can pin to that board, and you can allow or not allow the client to pin to that board as well. So they can pin things that they like, you can pin things that you're suggesting, and it could be a sort of collaborative process when you're in that conceptual phase with your design clients. Most clients are on Pinterest, most of them are scrolling. I definitely used to have a process with my design clients where I would ask them to actually put together a Pinterest board for me, because there's nothing like a Pinterest board with 50 images on it to get a really fast snapshot of what a client's aesthetic is. I found that super, super helpful to either know that they were going to be a difficult client because their board was all over the place and they didn't have any clue what they wanted, which generally was a bit of a sign for me that they didn't really know what they liked, but also meant that they could be maybe a tricky client just because they don't have, thank you, just having a delivery, just because they don't have a good sense of what they want yet. So there could be a lot of changes in your future as you bring ideas to them. So that's the first thing. But if you, this is a great tool for collaborating with them and just adding that stuff in for working together on that conceptual phase. So that's idea number 2 for using Pinterest. And then the third idea is to use it as a way to promote your work. So I have some boards somewhere around here which have my own blog posts on it, one of them. So that's a great place for posting all of the content from your blogs and then sharing that out to other places on Pinterest. So that's one way to use it, but you can also use it for your actual projects. So this is my studio. So this would be projects that I've done, and I'd save images of my projects into there. So you could do that in any way that you want. You could have a bathroom folder where you save all of the bathrooms you've been involved with. You could have a kitchen one. You can just have it all grouped in together like I did here. And so then if you want to, if you have clients who are like, oh, what's your past work look like? Then you can point them to this board and show them all the different projects that you've worked on and that you've been responsible for. So that's another idea and another way to use it. Of course, having stuff on Pinterest means that people start to share them. So you'll see that we've got people sharing some of these images. Some of them go viral. I've got that, like there's one image that appears, this one, that appears all the time, all over Pinterest, which is of a project, well, it was my old house, but that just pops up in my Pinterest feed all the time. So if you put in images of your own projects, you've got a great chance of being found on the platform by other people who are looking for a designer to work with. It's just really good exposure for you, but it's also a great place to just have a portfolio there that you can point people to and that people can look at when they come to visit your Pinterest page, or something to point people to in general anyway. So that's 3 quick ideas for you today. So my question for you and your action step for today is really to ask yourself, how are you using Pinterest at the moment, and is it being used to the best possible ability that it can be in order to help you build and grow your leads and your potential clients, and also to just collaborate with clients and to enhance the way that you're working with them. So a few ideas for you there. Hopefully that's helpful, and I'll catch you in the next video tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye for now.